Hello, welcome to Helpful Student, and tonight we're doing GCSE Mathematics. We're doing the algebra section, and we're doing expanding brackets, which is grade C to B. Expanding brackets is a key feature in algebra, and it's quite simple, it's not too complicated, and hopefully by the end of this video you should get it, or if you're revising for exam it should be more for a revision. So anyway, let's get started. So we have 7 bracket 5 take 1 2x close bracket, and it says expand. Now this is how I solve it. You see some people, they do this here, that, but I put it into a grid here, so 7 here, and then the closed bracket here I put it at the top. So I do 7 times 5, which is 35, 7 times minus 2, which is minus 14, and then you just carry the x there, and then we've expanded it and we have got this 35 take away 14x. It's literally that simple. And yep, let's move on to the next one. Close bracket y take away 3 bracket y plus 4 bracket expand. Now if you feel like you can do this, carry on and pause the video and then I'll go through it. If you are looking at this and struggling, don't worry, I'm about to go over it. Right, so here we go. So we put this here at the bottom, at the top, sorry. Then we put this in this bracket here, on this section here. And then we do y times y, which is y squared. Now if you know your indices laws, or if you've been doing indices laws, then you should know that this y times y is 2, because there's like a little 1 here and a little 1 there. So when you times them together, it's adds, so 1 plus 1 is 2, so you get y squared. If you want to know more about indices laws and stuff like that, then there'll be a link down below. Then anyway, we have y times minus 3, which is minus 3y. We have 4 times y, which is just 4y. And then 4 times minus 3, which is minus 12. Then we are putting all the values which is inside this bit. Y squared, take away 3y, plus 4y, take away 12. And we've simplified this. Y squared plus y, take away 12. The reason why it isn't y, and the reason how I've got y, is minus 3 plus 4 is positive 1. And I've got the positive add, but 1 is always represented in algebra as like y, or if I had x, then represented by x. So just remember that. It's like here. The 1 here is represented by y, so to help you. And here, if you're good at simplifying expressions, you've simplified this, you should get the marks. If you want to know more about simplifying expressions, there should be a link in the below, so hopefully that will be in some use to you. Right, the next example. X take away 3 bracket 2x plus 5 bracket. Now it's quite similar to the other one. We just do exactly what we did with the other one. So this here, this bracket here, we put at the top, and here we put on the left side. So 2x times x, 2x squared. 2x times minus 3 is minus 6x. And then 5 times x, which is just 5x, and then 5 times minus 3, minus 15. And then here we're given all the values which we worked out, which is in this bit here. And then we've simplified it. 2x squared, take away x, take away 15. There you go. Here's another scenario of what we was talking about in the other example. Minus 6x plus 5 is negative 1, minus 1, but we just represent 1 as x. So there you go. Right, moving on next. Example 4. Expand x, take away 5y in brackets 2x plus 3y in brackets. Exactly similar like the other two, apart from a little tiny bit challenging, I think. Exactly. We have x take away 5y at the top here, and 2x plus 3y on the left hand side, and then we do 2x times x, which is 2x squared, 2x times minus 5y, which is 2 times 5 minus 5, so it's minus 10, and then we've got x and y, so we just put them together, xy. We have 3y times x, which is 3xy, and then we have 3y times minus 5y, which is minus 15y squared. Now there's no need to worry that you've got two values squared, because it shouldn't be a problem. We just do what we did as always, write out all the terms. So here, inside here, our little grid, then we simplify it, and then minus 10xy plus 3xy is minus 7xy. So that's how we've got the values there, and that's it. That is the correct answer. So quite simple, quite straightforward. Here, you're probably looking at this thinking, what the hell? But there's no need to worry, because again, we just have to expand these. Hopefully you're getting the jig of it now. So what I've done is 8 times 3x times 4, and done what we in the grid. So 24x and 32. And then here, now some people miss out the minus 2, but it's important you put the minus 2 in, because it's minus 2, or else you won't get it like this, you'll get something else. But anyway, minus 2, put it here, this in brackets at the top, and there you go. And then you just put these values inside the grid here and inside the grid here. 24x plus 32 minus 8x plus 10. Simplify all that expression. 16x plus 42. There you go. Now, last one now. Looking at this, there's no need to panic, because it is quite straightforward and quite simple. But there's just a little trick you've got to do. And that is, you just put x plus 6 squared is just x plus 6 again. So it's like 6 squared is 6 times 6. So you just do that with the brackets. So x plus 6 here, x plus 6, so we get x squared, 6x, 6s, and 36. And then here, I've left the minus here, and I've just done it here. X, take away 7 here, and we get x squared minus 7x, 49. So there, then here I've written out all the terms that we've worked out in the grid, simplified them here, and then simplified it again. And there you go. Now the minus I've put here, because when we've simplified this bit here, the takeaway comes from here. So you just put that in there and we get 26x take away 13. So that's what they should give you in the exam. It shouldn't be too hard, and that's the hardest I'm sure they'll give you. That's the only hardest I think they'll ever give you. So it's quite straightforward, quite simple, and there you go. So thank you for watching. Recommend you watching factorising and factorising quadratics, which is basically expanding but the complete opposite, and then simplifying expressions, which we've just done in this video. But if you just want to revise, or if you was unsure on simplifying expressions, then the video is there for you. So thank you for watching, and carry on studying. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye.